Hey guys, it's Ramon back with another video. Here to continue my Royal Rumble review series, and I'm here to review Royal Rumble 1995. So Royal Rumble 1995 was a pretty dang good show. Borderline great. I would say it's definitely the, sorry, got my TV on. Definitely the best Royal Rumble show up to this point. So yep, now I'm gonna, stop rambling on. Get to the matches. So the opener we have for the WWF Intercontinental Championship, we have Ramon defending against Jarrett. This was a great match. I really enjoyed it. I was like back and forth, he was just pulled into it basically. Never like anything boring, and like just a bunch of great hits and counters and stuff by both these guys. And of course you had Ramon lose the match via count out at first. That pissed off Jarrett, but then he said, "You know what? We're gonna continue this match. Come on!" And then he challenged him to continue the match, and Ramon agreed. And then they fought around for for quite a bit more. Then Jarrett. Oh yeah, and sorry. I'll say Ramon actually was just trying to get the match done. At that point, he was like just trying to pin Jarrett over and over again, but Jarrett ended up rolling Ramon up for the victory. Your new Intercontinental Championship, Jarrett. Sorry. Next match we have the Undertaker versus Irwin Shyster, accompanied by the DiBiase. This match was actually an alright match. It was actually alright. Mainly because of the funny like storyline stuff with the Druids who were working for the DiBiase. That was funny, trying to screw over Undertaker. But the match itself wasn't. It was meh. But like the funny stuff with like I said, with the Druids and all that, like just made up for me. If you know what I mean. And I really like that. So yeah, and you had the Druids attack Undertaker whenever he wasn't looking at them, basically, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, and so yeah, you had that storylines stuff. Then Undertaker at the end did a choke slam on IRS to get the win. And after the match, King Kong Bundy came out and he attacked the Undertaker and stole his urn. See, I guess that set up their match at Wrestlemania 11. You know, Undertaker, King Kong Bundy. But yeah. So yep. Then we have so that was that match. Then we have the next match for the WWF Championship. Bret Hart challenging Diesel. This was a great match of the night right here. I really enjoyed it. This was a really entertaining match, really stiff match. You had Bret Hart just going after Diesel's legs throughout the whole thing, basically, and there was so much overbooking stuff in this match. They were fighting all over the place. Well, mainly Bret Hart. He was beating the living crap out of Diesel for 90% of this match, basically, and yeah, like I said, you had overbooking stuff in this match. Like at first you had what's his name? You had Shawn Michaels come after Diesel to interfere in the match. He was beating up Diesel, Shawn Michaels was, and then the ref said this match will continue. Yeah, he said that after Shawn was attacking Diesel and left. Yeah. So they fought more and more, and then Owen Hart came out. Owen Hart and Bob Backlund. Was it just Owen Hart? Yeah, Owen. It was just Owen. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. This time it was just Owen. I'll talk about Bob Backlund later. Yeah, Owen Hart came in to attack Bret Hart, beating him. Like I said, same with Shawn Michaels with Diesel. But then the referee said, "This match will continue still." Yeah. Then they fought around more for about 3 or 4 more minutes, and then all these wrestlers came in. Owen Hart, Bob Backlund were beating the crap out of Bret Hart, and you had Shawn Michaels and a bunch of other guys come to beat up Diesel, beating them up at the same time. So the referee said this match is a draw. Yep, this match was like 40 minutes long, and we had so much interferences that the referee just had no choice but to rule it out as a draw. Yeah. But on the bright side, after the match, we had a show of respect from Diesel and Bret. You know, so that was good. And this was a great match, and match of the night by far. By far. Great match. And it was really long, but it was still great. Yeah. Alright, then we have the next match. A tag team match for the vacant WWF Tag Team Championship. Bob Holly and 1-2-3 Kid versus Tatanka and Bam Bam Bigelow, accompanied by Ted DiBiase. And Ted DiBiase's wrestlers did not win any matches over here. But yeah, this match it was fun. I enjoyed it. It's just that it was really slow at some points, so that was a huge pain, you know. But whenever fun stuff happened, it got real. You know, I remember I think 1-2-3 Kid charged at Bam Bam Bigelow. He went up for what looked like a pop-up powerbomb, but then 1-2-3 Kid like reversed it into a Hurricanrana. That was cool. And this was just a good tag team match, you know. And at the end of the match, everyone was just gassed out. 1-2-3 Kid was out like this, and Bam Bam Bigelow was out like that. Then 1-2-3 Kid slowly got his hand over Bam Bam Bigelow. The referee gets down. 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions, Bob Holly and 1-2-3 Kid. That was an awesome ending, man. The way the match ended was awesome, and the crowd went nuts too. That was cool. So yeah, and Tatanka and what's his name, Ted DiBiase screwed over Bam Bam Bigelow. They just left him there in the ring while they went backstage to whine and bitch, basically. That was funny. And it was funny how Bam Bam like stayed in the ring too, as if he was gonna get a standing ovation from the crowd. That was funny. Oh my god. So yeah, that was a fun match, and the ending was awesome. And yeah. So yeah, now we get on to the main event, the 30-man Royal Rumble match, where the winner faces the WWF Champion at Wrestlemania. This was probably the second shortest Royal Rumble ever. This one was only 38 minutes, I believe. The shortest one being the first Royal Rumble, which was a 20-man, and that went for 33 minutes, I believe. But this match, it was so fast-paced. This was the fastest Royal Rumble ever. It felt like 15, 20 minutes, this match. It was so fast because they had a wrestler come out every 60 seconds instead of 2 minutes, I believe. So the match went on really fast. I guess they didn't have enough. I guess the star power wasn't big enough. So yeah, the match started off with Shawn Michaels as number 1 and British Bulldog as number 2, and they were just this was a good Royal Rumble. It wasn't a spectacular Royal Rumble. The only thing people will really remember this match for is the epic ending, because the ending of this match was awesome. I'll talk about that later, I guess. You know what? This match was... Yeah, I'll talk about it later, actually. It was still good. I enjoyed it. I hated that whenever, like, It was hard to tell when a wrestler got eliminated. I guess I'm just too used to watching like the 2000s, like the mid 2000s Royal Rumble matches, where they have the camera shots of every single person getting eliminated, and you didn't realize that someone was eliminated already. You know what I mean? Yeah. But when it was funny because when Owen Hart got in the match, he was eliminated by the British Bulldog instantly, basically. And then Bret Hart came out, beat the holy living bejesus out of him. And then Bob Backlund came into the Rumble match. Then he got eliminated by Lex Luger, I believe. Then Bret Hart came out, beating the holy living bejesus out of him. And then, then we get to the ending, the amazing, phenomenal ending. It was, what's his name, Crush. It was down to Crush, British Bulldog, and Shawn Michaels. Crush decided to, Shawn Michaels offered Crush to team up with him to beat up British Bulldog and eliminate him, basically. He did for a bit, but then he screwed over Shawn Michaels trying to get the win for himself, basically. Tried to eliminate him. But then British Bulldog came up. He eliminated Crush. Then it was just down to the first two participants in the Royal Rumble. The first time this ever happened at this point. And it was really awesome what they did. You had, of course, British Bulldog. He clotheslined Shawn Michaels, I believe. And he thought he won the match. He thought he won the Royal Rumble match. Okay? But turns out that only one of Shawn Michaels' feet hit the floor. And while the British Bulldog's music playing, Shawn Michaels goes back in. And while British Bulldog is celebrating on the top rope like that, Shawn Michaels' axe handles him in the back, basically causing him to trip and fall. And Shawn Michaels is just gassed out. Your winner of the Royal Rumble match is Shawn Michaels, the #1 participant. Holy crap, that was epic. That was an epic ending, guys. Wow. Oh, and by the way, Pamela Anderson was in attendance of the show, and whoever won the Royal Rumble got to be accompanied by her at Wrestlemania. So yeah. Fucking door opened. Sorry, guys. So yep, that was my review of the 1995 Royal Rumble, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for my Royal Rumble 1996 review very soon. And I'm Training Mid, and I'll see you later. Peace.